games just went live.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
What is this world coming to? Alrighty. Giving it a few minutes to get notifications out and for people to filter in. I think we're at a good starting point. So, hello everyone. Welcome back once again to Party Wipe Games. This is, of course, the Wilds Beyond the Witchlight. And these are our beautiful faces, frozen in time, because it messed up, as always. Why did it mess up? I didn't mess it up. Why is it messed up?
I mean, we're not frozen in time on my side.
Well, now we're not, but it was.
Oh.
There we go. Now we're.
Well, okay.
No.
Well, my face is always frozen in time, so no change for me.
Is Stefan frozen, or is he just holding really, really still?
I can see myself moving, so
I can see you moving now. It looked like you were frozen. I was like, did I just mess up one? No, we're all here.
We're all here.
Dougler is definitely frozen on the camera. They haven't moved yet.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, here it is. Here's our beautiful faces. Here we are. I am, of course, Rendis of Party Wipe Games, doing our quick introductions. I will be playing Zashir, the Wave the Open Palm monk, who definitely died last session.
And was promptly brought back by crazy Fey magic.
Sure.
It's
let's
legit.
go with
It's
that.
in the book. You peeked.
I did peek and saw it. It was real.
Stefan, who are you playing today?
I'm Stefan, Aku Stefan on the handles, and I'm going to be reprising Uncle Constantine, the venerable forest gnome hunting for his stuffed wolfie.
Wonderful. How about you, Dougler?
I'm Dougler93. I will be playing Chell, the Changeling Wizard. Hopefully I won't turn to stone. Fingers crossed.
Because you almost did.
Yeah, just a hair's breadth.
Yep. And hello everyone, I am Shae, and I am playing everybody else this evening. It's definitely been a very tense episode last week. Y'all had fought some snakes and indeed nearly wiped. Um, it was only through the sheer luck of dice rolls and that you all managed to inch by. You all had made it to the Feywild in search of what might lie, what might lie beyond the mystery that has befallen the Witchlight Carnival for the past few decades or so. However long it's been, time is relative. Yesterday, a few decades ago, a century. Who's counting?
Next Tuesday.
It could have been a week from now. We don't know. But hey, you managed to make it there. Got some information from a helpful little fairy dragon whom you freed, and made it to a slanted tower in which you all nearly fell, before finally making it to Telemy Hill, a sentient hill that moves around on its own. Meeting Jingle Jangle, a little goblin, you all got some extra information from her, and a key. To what that key goes to, we don't know yet. However, as we return to everybody, I should also mention, before we dive into it, you all had, or Zashir had chosen to leave Old Emmett at the inn at the end of the road, a wandering inn that walks around on feet through the swamp, everywhere it goes, picking up travelers here and there. And so, last we left, you all were leaving Telemy Hill with the gratitude of the sentient, not just the sentient hill, but the sentient trees that adorned it. As you leave, I would like who's leading, by the way. If anyone.
I mean, we have a ranger, so
Yeah.
I feel like the ranger should range.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll be a case of everyone else took one step back, but yeah, no problem.
This is fair. What is your favorite terrain?
I don't actually have one in this build, I believe.
Oh, you took the alternative thingy?
Yeah.
Alright. In that case, go ahead and just give me a survival roll.
Sure.
Can I give him guidance?
You can give him guidance.
Guide his
Yay.
hand.
Surprisingly, he actually has a positive modifier on this roll. Let's see. Let's do a normal roll. So that's a 9, and then we'll do a 1d4 on top of that. That's 13.
Alright. Now roll me. Go ahead and roll me a d8.
It's a 6.
Yes. Where is it? Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, okay. So, as you all are making your way along the ground, you are beginning to notice that the waters are rising once again, growing higher and higher. It's going to get to a point where you're going to need something to stand on or float on as it rises up to 5 feet. 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10 feet.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
How big is the snail?
Snail's about 10 feet. He can poke his head out of the water. His little eye stalks, and the top of the shell is kind of just over it. You all would be crammed on him.
Wow.
But as this water is steadily rising, what do you all do?
Find somewhere high and not potentially drown our poor snail.
Yeah, like any trees, or anything like that, or
Many
big stone.
trees. There are many trees. But yeah, if you all wanted to stop and wait out the waters, you can do so. We'll slow you down a bit since these waters it's taking a few hours for it to completely rise. It'll probably take another few for them to go down again.
Well, it's not like we're going to make much progress through the water mass whilst it's that high anyhow. I don't know, because unless somebody has a boat cunningly hidden away in their backpack.
Can't say that I do.
I got a fake playing card. Would that do?
Yeah, but what?
The fake playing card, I was making a joke about it.
Oh. That's right. Alright. So, you all find a large tree to climb into the branches and just wait out the flood. Easy enough to get up onto, especially with Happy, who can scale it with his sticky goop climbiness. But as you're waiting, looking out across this mist-veiled field, you see there is some just vegetation, which would normally just be really tall vegetation, just the tips of them skimming the top, or dead flotsam laying around, lily pads here and there. You notice that you all notice rustling not too far off before. After a while, there's 6 figures that come striding out on stilts. The 6 of them are moving with cages attached to their backs, and furred cloaks on top of their backs. As they are moving through the waters, you recognize that these are hobgoblins. They're just wearing patchwork rags and furs, and as they're moving about, you see that they're skimming the water. None of them really look towards you or make any acknowledgement. They just move about.
I was gonna whisper, should we wave them down or something, maybe?
Yeah, I don't particularly want to drown here.
Okay. Jill clears the throat. Stands up with 3 Hello there.
When you call out, a couple of them pause and then just look up at you.
Hi. I don't suppose you guys have a couple extra pairs of stilts just we could do trade with, or some place that could hopefully support us better than this tree.
When you mention that, the two that have paused kind of like glance to each other before looking up, and one of them responds to you. Does anyone speak Goblin?
That's a great question.
That's the same as Minotaur, right?
No. It's very close to Sylvan right here.
I don't, but I should still have comprehend language up so to understand Zahir.
If you have comprehend languages up, you do understand them. But you hear, sorry, what do you want? And after a moment, the other one kind of gestures, and one of the stilt walkers calls out again in Goblin, and another one comes moving up. And you hear an exchange between them, and it sounds like they're just explaining that they don't understand before this third one nods, and the two kind of move off on their own before this one remains. It says, in common, offer words, common.
Oh yes. We were wondering if you would have some more stilts or know a place that we could wait out the flood.
Stilts. Trade for stilts.
Yes, trade.
Offer.
She's going to look to her companions like, what do you guys want to offer for it?
Well, fuck if I know. What is it worth? Rah, 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 rah.
What would it be worth to you?
Reciprocity.
Reciprocity. Okay, I could play you a song. I know how to play a flute.
Song. Music.
Music, yes.
And there's a moment before kind of like glances off, and you see that a couple of the others are pulling up what appear to be eggs, and kind of like looks over and then looks back and says, "Song while work."
One over? Okay. So, I'm guessing I'm going to need to do a performance check?
Yes, you do.
Okay, Kel's going to try to play a kind of like a happy working song, because they seem to be gathering things, so that's probably their job, and 23.
23. All right, that's pretty good. So you start playing this music, and while most of them don't understand you, the music is encouraging, and you get the sense that they while out here they don't get much of this. As you are performing, you notice that there's a series of dancing lights that kind of like start to move. That just kind of start to orbit you and like move along the branch of this tree. For about 15-20 minutes, they skim the water and retrieve these eggs, and by the time they finish, the one you had spoken to returns after they complete their job, and you can see that he's got like along his side, it appears he's collected some probably backup stilts that they had prepared should the ones they have fail them, but kind of without saying a word, he comes near enough and then just extends his hand up to the branch.
I was gonna nod her head, thank you, and then take the stilts.
And they accept it, or they give it like a nod in return and start to continue on their way. You all now have a pair of stilts for each of you.
Oh. Well, looks like we can go when the comes high tide again.
The water is still pretty high. Oh, and just so you all get a sense of what these guys look like.
Oh, cool. Oh, they're collecting some sort of bird eggs.
They are some kind of eggs.
I'm guessing they try these to be some sort of acrobatics or athletics check.
Have you ever used stilts before?
Nope.
It may take a check if you've never used them before. But this does extend your height by 10 feet. So with them, you can wade above the water.
Okay.
Oh, dang it. I'm a gnome. Not a stork.
Well, it'd be better than just wading out the water. You'll make more distance.
Yeah. I'll give it a go.
I'm willing to try this just a little bit.
Sure, give me an acrobatics check. You put on these stilts and you've never used them before. Your first try, you kind of like get in the water and you move a little bit before one of them catches on something hidden below the water, and you just kind of like wade over and fall, and you go under the murky water a little bit, and you have to like take a moment to right yourself. Constantine, however, is up on these stilts like a pro. Go ahead and give me another acrobatics check to see if you can right this.
I wanted to go badly.
And it does. You do not manage to get yourself above You do not manage to get yourself righted. You lose your grip on the stilts, and they all just kind of like go floating to the top before you come like splashing up. Would you like to collect them?
Yes.
All right, you swim in this murky water a little bit and collect these stilts. As you're doing so, go ahead and just roll me a perception check real quick. Okay. So what do you do? Are you going to climb back on the onto the tree, or?
I'll climb back up onto the tree and try to practice a little by holding onto the tree and taking steps and just walking around it.
Okay. So you're gonna practice with these stilts for a moment.
Yeah, I'm toddler walking at the moment.
All right. As you're practicing with this, because clearly you're not used to stilts at all.
I'm a wizard. I should be in a library, not in a swamp.
You.
Can I offer assistance as a circus performer? Sashir is a natural with all things acrobatic, including stilts.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You also see that when you get back up onto the branch, there's a lovely little face staring at you.
I fall again. No technique, I just fall.
No, you have to move without rhythm.
All right.
I don't understand that at all.
It makes more sense when you don't think about it.
Okay. So I was just gonna get back up the tree to get back on the sills. Just don't think. I'm
assisting now.
Okay. Give one more acrobatics with advantage. 17.
Hey.
You clear your mind, as it were, and as you start to start to get the hang of this, you see that that mite staring at you from the branch, just watching, just clocking you.
Hey, just don't think. They have their eyes just kind of trained on us, corner of the vision. Just don't think.
This actually works out well for you, because you've managed to force the unpleasant sight of that grin away from you.
See, you did it.
He's here. Oh dear. I'm just gonna press this station to drive myself.
Okay. Alright, so y'all continue on your way. You do notice over the next couple hours the waters are beginning to go down. Haven't gone down completely, but they're probably around 5 feet or so by the time you reach Brigand's Tollway. So as you all are moving, the foggy marsh just kind of like stretches out. You finally come to these old causeways with rickety wooden planks that just like form a web connecting each other just along this road. You peering through the murk. 300 feet away, there's many of these causeways that all converge on a very large, enormous ivory-covered tree stump that rises a good 10 feet above the 20-foot high fog bank that enshrouds it.
Well, that's good. Means their archers won't be able to see out to shoot us as we move closer.
Is that a thing we need to worry about?
Well, I think that might be the whole. Was it Downfall where the person that hurt Jangles is, or is that what's that other place called again? Oh,
Well,
Brigitte Tollway.
Brigitte Tollway?
Yeah, because if it has brigands, then we might want to rest a bit before we go in there.
Oh, I thought you were saying bridge with an accent. No, Brigand's Tollway sounds like a place where they're going to rob us. Both because it's a tollway and because of the bandits.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And you have to find Abaddon Longscarf as well.
Long scarf. I know it sounds silly, but are we going to recognize him by his long scarf?
I'd hope so, otherwise why would he be named that?
Probably a charming personality.
Would he be called Abaddon Charming Personality?
Maybe. Once upon a winter.
Maybe there's another Abaddon there. They're called Charming Personality, and they have a long scarf.
Wow. Well, let's get to work, huh? Let's
Nice.
start asking around. At least somebody's going to know this guy. Or they'll kill us trying.
I'd hope not that one.
Probably not that one. Not again, anyways.
Alright.
Mhm.
So, as the four of you, or six of you, including Happy and Paunch,
Always include them.
hmm?
Always include them.
As the six of you, seven, including the mite.
Yeah, don't include them.
Okay. So, seven, including Shiny.
There you go.
There we go.
You can become interestingly aware of another presence. There are indeed seven of you.
Was there always seven of us, guys?
Nope. With Happy was 6.
Alright. Sound off if you're a doppelganger.
Somewhere along the way, a hunched hooded figure has joined the group.
Oh, hi.
Hello there.
You all turn, noticing this figure, and as you do, you see that you take a closer look, and in the split second that you address them, you notice that this is another one of the Harengon. Only as that second passes, the sound of bagpipes erupts somewhere overhead, and the figure throws off their cloak. After a few notes of these bagpipes coming from this mist, you start to see rafts wafting out from within. One of these herring guns, 3 on each raft, playing music, and these notes you recognize as the song sung by the brigands you had met earlier when you first arrived.
Oh no, not these nerds again.
The Harangon that was walking beside you suddenly grins wide and begins to leap and bound in a circle on these planks around you, singing those same lyrics.
Can I take out my flute and play along?
Sure, go for it.
$11.
11. It's not bad. There's you catch the tune and you start to practice this same song about Agadon Longscarf as this Harangon with a rather long bright blue scarf trailing in a circle around you. And that's what you see.
Ah. As these skiffs kind of roll out, these Herondons beginning to surround you. Let me just pull y'all over. Can y'all see?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Alright. You can place yourself however you choose. But a moment passes before Agdon pauses, and still with this stupid grin on his face, says, "Ah, well, what's up, dorks?" And these rafts start to surround you. I'm going to need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh dear.
You also hear, "Those are the guys that stole from us." Alright, sorry, I accidentally cleared that too quick.
Oh, sorry.
No worries, no worries. Add to initiative.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, dang.
Oh, there we go.
Is
Of course I'm prepared.
Oh.
I'm prepared. I had
That was-
everything pulled up beforehand. Hush. Oh, never whisper rolls. Thank you very much. Alright, I'm just gonna roll groups for these guys.
That's about right.
you can remove the whisper if you want. It shows up regardless. Punch, however, goes on Chell's turn, so we won't worry about that. Oh right, I need to take their whispers off too. Fun. Alright. Okay, so as you all begin, Constantine, you're the first to see that not only is Agdon brandishing a steaming hot brand, there's also the Harengon that are not playing the bagpipes are brandishing their own clubs. What would you like to do?
I think I'm going to remonstrate most vigorously with this so-called greatest bandit.
Agdon Monscar, greatest bandit in the Feywild. He says it super fast, faster than I can say it.
And in short order, we'll wrap off a hunter's mark and pop it on him.
Alright.
Followed by a quick bow shot. And if all goes well, we might also end up putting a favorite enemy for Harrington on him as well. But I got a hit for that first, so we'll see how we go. So, the longbow. Ooh. 30-20?
20. 20 hits.
Okay. So in no particular order, we've got the regular damage. We've got the Hunter's Mark damage. And we've got the favored foe damage. So
Jeez. Okay.
17 points in total, by the looks of things.
Yeah, and immediately do you do a severe chunk of damage to him as you loose this arrow with the intent of devastation for your foe. That is an immediate. Yikes. And you hit true. As quickly as Agdon is moving, you sink an arrow straight into him. At which point, the Harengon to the side One leaves here. One leaves here. One leaves here.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, indeed. You're about to take 3 attacks against yourself.
Oh dear.
No, no.
That is a 22, a 14,
That's...
and a 16.
Oh, grab baskets. Sorry, accidentally stepped out of roll 20. Just give me one moment. I might be able to stop one of them from hitting me.
What's your AC?
The wizard, Shae.
I know it's a wizard.
AC
Some wizards can't prep spells.
is 11, but gonna use my reaction to try to cast shield.
That will block one of them. So you see 3 of these heron guns just kind of like do a standing leap right from the edge of this raft, just kind of like bouncing as they leap off of it, and they all just like leap in unison, all coming down, and they swing 1, 2, 3. The first hitting you before you react with a shield, the second one striking and bouncing off and staggering a bit, and the third's club just kind of like crashing through, and the shield kind of yielding a bit before you're struck. You take 8 points of damage.
Okay, I'm going to use Arcane Ward. Oop. As I cast shield, it allows me to. Do I need shop or there we go.
How many attempts are that?
So twice my wizard level plus my intelligence modifier, so 8 plus 4, 12.
12? Okay. So 12 hit points absorb 3 of those 3 points of that damage as you block the first one.
Okay, so then I take brain dying 5.
Yep. Alright. And then a crossbow bolt flies out of the mist for a 16 to hit, which I still think gets past your shield.
Yeah, because my shield is just plus 5 AC, which matches 16. Dang.
Yep. So that is 9 piercing against your temps.
And that
Those are your
shattered.
temps, I think.
Hmm?
And so your shield, your temporaries are done. So all in all, you only took 5 points of damage. But you see the figure that loosed the bolt kind of leap out before vanishing into the mist. And then it's Agden's turn. Who?
That's just not nice.
No, that's not nice at all. After getting hit with a pretty good arrow, Agden looks to Constantine and says, "Hey, that's not nice now." And then he runs up and that is 1. Does a 9 hit, Constantine? I do not think so.
Unlike no, not the greatest armored person in the world, but
I still think a 9 misses.
Yep.
Does a 12 hit?
No.
All right. In that case, okay. All I needed. And then he does a standing leap backwards. 20 feet in the air. And uses the rest of his movement to scurry back. You may take an attack of opportunity if you'd like.
Oh. Give that a go. We get.
But he is now obscured by the mist being more than 20 feet away.
Okay. You want to do should I do that one at disadvantage, or do I get that in before he obscures?
It would be at disadvantage because he was in melee with you when he was
Okay.
backing up.
That's fine. So 17. 71 would be. Ah. Oh,
Same
okay.
thing.
So
And,
same thing.
and I'm not sure why I asked, but but that does not meet his AC. Chell, you're up.
Uh,
You got 3 Herringon harrying you. I did not mean that pun. Please excuse it.
so I'm gonna cast Mage Armor.
Okay. That is
So
your
my
action.
AC is now 13, so 14.
All right. So now you get some extra temps as well, I believe.
Yeah, I get 2 now.
All right.
Are these one that we saw before?
Yes. These are the same ones. Some of them are. There's more this time.
But the one standing in front of Chell?
One of them is.
You know, we didn't steal from you. We gave you a fright, and we took this happy in return. It was a trade. What you're doing now is being a bad host.
And
that is true.
And they shout back, "Well, what's yours is ours."
And what's yours is mine as well.
Oh shit, he's right. Anything
They.
else on your turn?
They. Get that right. It's a they.
They.
Thank you.
Anything else on your turn?
No, I can't do anything else.
Okay. These 3, similarly. 1, 2, and 3 are all going to go against Constantine. 22, natural 20, another natural 20.
Curse you, roll 20. It's in the name.
So that is 13, 20 damage total.
Okay,
Who's that
well,
on?
still around. Still around.
Who's that on?
That is on Kostya.
Which one did that?
3 of them attacked him.
No, which one did the critical?
2 of them got
2 of them
criticals.
did.
Ping it for me so I see it on the map, please.
There's one here.
Okay,
and
which
one
one did it? Because this is an important question for what I'm trying to do.
This one got a critical,
Okay.
and this one got a critical.
Okay, so they both got criticals is
Yes.
what I'm looking for. Okay, since they both did the same amount of damage, and now that I know that I'm going to intercept one, the one that I can reach.
Okay.
That one didn't do any damage.
One
to
critical didn't do any damage, so you take a total of
So 7
13.
less.
Yep, so 13 damage.
Okay. Yeah, that's 7 back. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And then this year a bolt comes flying at you for an 8.
Okay.
I could show off and catch it.
I think you used your reaction.
I did.
And then you just see a figure shift into the.
That's okay. We will.
And hey, this year it's your turn.
Mm-hmm. So the one that I just blocked, I'm gonna bring the quarterstaff back up and just whap it.
All right.
I don't have a flank though,
No.
so it's just a 19.
Does hit.
Mm-hmm. And then it needs to make a dexterity saving throw, or no, strength saving throw, because I wanna push it.
All right. Roll your damage.
12.
12 damage. You push it and it fails a saving throw because you either knock it out or do you choose to kill him?
I'm throwing it in the water.
Spoosh. All right. He goes into the water and floats there.
Then I'm going to step forward and unarmed strike the other one that critical Constantine.
That would be this one.
It's a 16.
16 hits.
He needs to make a strength saving throw as well.
All right. That is an 11. What's your DC?
DC 14. 1 second.
I mean,
Yeah, 14.
Yep. Spoosh. He goes into the water.
Yeah, and I just start yeeting them off the side. Then the other one is a 24.
That hits.
He'll take 7, and I'm gonna throw that one this way into the water.
All right. How far does
15 feet.
15 feet. Okay.
And I'm gonna throw him over his friend.
All right. So, Kostya, 3 of these brigands surround you and start swinging their clubs at you before the last one gets caught by this quarterstaff and summarily just upended over your head before Zashir comes spinning around, shoves one off the side, and then yeets the next into the water on the other side. So three of these brigands just goes to either side. One of them just comes up and they're just floating in the water.
I barely knew ye. Okay.
Anything else on your turn? All right, Shiny's up.
Shiny's going to start off by fairy firing the 4 Harrington over this end, since they're nicely sort of set up in a square already.
All right.
Since it's a 20 by 20 square or cube, 20 cube.
All right. What's your DC?
DC 11 for a dex save, unfortunately. So, okay, we get one of them.
Fails.
Yep. That might help a little bit. And then Shiny is going to engage burrowing mode and start hacking his way down into the walkway, so he can hide in his 6-inch diameter hole.
Okay, so he just starts digging into the wood.
Yeah.
All right. So Shiny begins to dig into the wood, creates a hole, and immediately falls into the water. So you see your Briganox just like immediately take this miniature pickaxe and just rapidly carve through this wood. There's splinters flying everywhere before you just hear a
Wood, water, not stone. Okay. Good to know.
All right. And you are up.
Let's see. Our erstwhile foe the magical, the slippery Harrington that he is. He's essentially gone into the mists, you said?
Yes. He's using it for cover.
Fortunately, of course, with the Hunter's Mark, I have advantage on perception rolls to try to find him, so that would probably put me on level.
Yeah, give me a quick perception check with advantage to try and pinpoint.
Okay. Get back to where I need to be. Or deception. Oh,
Yep, you're clocking them.
Okay.
With the aid of the aid of your magic, you're able to pinpoint where he is. You may make an attack without
Okay.
disadvantage.
We'll set one off just on regular.
25.
Oh,
hits.
okay. 25 get him?
25 gets him.
Okay. So it's the same recipe. So we have the normal. Get everything out of the way. A hunter's mark. And a favored foe. So 11, 15 points.
All right, 15 points. Once more, you see Agden just kind of like twist, trying to get out of the way of this arrow. This long scarf trailing behind. But your arrow strikes again. So what
And
is
do I? No, I think I might just as well just stay where I am, I think.
All right. The brigands herring, the wizard, all make their attacks. 16, 10, 22. On Chow.
I'm gonna cast shield again.
Okay, you cast shield again.
Yeah, I can't reach you. Sorry.
The shield now with mage armor up does block the 16.
Yeah, it's now modified 20.
Yep, and then you take four bludgeoning damage, or the temporary hit points.
Well, my AC from the first one is now 20.
You rolled a 22.
Oh, okay. So then that just shattered my arcane ward again, because casting shield brought it up another 2, then now 0.
Okay, you're holding your own against these. Then one of them says, "Huh, usually they go down quicker than this."
Well, I'm a bit different than others.
All right, Agden himself comes bounding up again, and running up, he brandishes the iron again and just says, "Game mate's game," and is going to jab that hot poker at Constantine.
Yep.
That is 25 to hit.
I would be severely lying if I claimed that missed. So yes, that hits.
So there's you see the quick burning steel coming towards you, and you prepare yourself to defend before it whips around lightning fast, and you feel the hot burn of this iron. You take 10 fire damage, and all of a sudden, Agdon fades. You still sense his presence. You do have Hunter's Mark on him. But to you, he is now invisible. And he is once more going to leap away. You may make an opportunity attack at disadvantage. As a sheer, you may make one as normal.
14.
14 misses.
Yeah, no, that's not going to go well.
That's an 11. Alright. That brings us to Chow.
I'm going to use Cloud of Daggers.
No.
I-
Alright, post that for me. That's
And
also
I'm
hits
going to put her
territory.
here. So that way, but get. She will get all of them, I think, actually.
Is it just 5 feet? Can you post the description?
Should that go? Show spell description.
Yeah, there we go.
You fill the air with spinning daggers
You
in a
don't need fire, yeah.
cube. Yep.
So, that was 8 damage, so I need to make some dex saves. 1. That's a failure. 2, 3, 4. Only one of them succeeds. So this Heron comes up and comes splashing up after getting just yeeted into this swampy water. And he goes, "Alright, I'm up. And then there's just this scattering of blood in the water. There's one. Yowls in pain. This one takes half. And this one also screeches in pain. Alright. That one's down. That one's in the water. This one's going to climb back out. And immediately book it. And you start running. And Sniper is going to take another shot at start seeing Jill cast spells and is going to take a shot at them.
Oh.
An 8 misses entirely. And then they shift position. This year, you're up.
Alright, so I'm going to slide over. And I'm just going to repeat the process. I might give them a good whap.
Alright.
$18
18 hits.
for 8 and out into the water with them.
Splash.
And then unarmed strike on the other.
Okay.
Right, punch. Kick 25.
25
Or
hits.
25. 6. I want to launch them as well.
Ah, splash. Alright.
And then I'm going to go over here.
Okay. That is a cloud of daggers.
Oh, then I'm going to be on the other side
Okay.
where it's safe.
Where it's safe. Okay. Shiny's in the water. Can Shiny swim?
Shiny is just going to swim, well, doggy paddle off to the side to
Alright.
be sort of ready to try to find a support or something to climb up on
Okay.
or to hold on to, as it were.
Alright then. And so it is your turn.
Kostya is going to see if he can pick up the trace of his hunter's mark. So, flat perception roll, I guess.
Flat perception roll.
I doubt an 8 is going to work out where he is. So with that, I'm just going to cast a Cure Wounds on myself, not having a current target.
All right.
A massive 2 points.
All right. Anything else?
That'll do me.
Okay. This last one is going to move out of the cloud of daggers and also start to book it. Zashir and Shell, you may take. No, actually, they're just going to disengage and run.
When does Gage only work against one of us?
It is against everybody.
Okay. Also, I'd still get to roll against the Cloud of Daggers because they started the turn there.
We rolled it initially though too, so that would have been the damage they took.
Okay.
And Agdon will use their standing leap ability to get back on board, and then use their movement. It will make one attack against the shear. There's a natural 1
Double natural ones.
and a 16. So Zashir, you see the telltale line of this blue scarf come out of the fog, and with just as quick of a reaction, you quickly parry this branding iron. Then he's just going to use his movement to get away. So you may take another attack of opportunity. He's got 3 feet, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Over there. Ren,
Huh?
are you alright?
Nope. Well, am I getting an attack of opportunity on? I don't see anybody.
Agdon Longscar.
Where is he? He's all.
He jumped in, attacked you, and then started running.
Oh, okay. I didn't even see him on the map. Okay, let me smack him.
Go for it.
19.
19 just hits.
Give me that strength save. For 7.
Set. Alright, strength save. Where? Well, he makes the save.
Yeah, he sure does.
And he'll use. Bring him down 2. Alright. Joe, you're up.
Okay. Can I see either of the archers?
You see the figures, but they're shrouded in the mist. They're more than 20 feet away.
Okay.
They essentially have cover.
So then I will try. Sorry. Yeah, I'm going to try Scorching Ray.
Alright.
Let's roll that.
A 10 will miss.
Yep, and then I have
More.
2 more to try, which will both be against. Yep. That one. So
Alright.
ignore that. That was supposed to happen. 15. Does that one hit?
15 will hit. Roll damage.
3 fire, and 1 more against the same guy.
Okay.
Nat 1.
That will definitely miss. Alright, so 3 rays of fire fly out, and you see this figure kind of like duck and dodge, one smacking him, and you smell the scent of burnt fur. Anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
Alright. All that's left are the snipers. So 1 crossbow is... Which one is this? This one is... this one's going to aim at Kostya with a 10, which misses.
That misses, yeah.
Alright, it'll start to move to the edge there. Is this you? You're up.
Get over here. And I'm gonna just baseball swing the club or the staff.
Alright.
16.
16 misses.
Wow, that's incredible AC. Alright. Offhand. No. Okay, that's me.
Alright. Shiny, you doing anything?
No, he's just hanging around down there. But Kostya is going to do the traditional attempt at a perception roll. For a 14. So
You can hear combat going on over here, and you hear Agden's voice. You may make an attack, but it is still at disadvantage.
no, I think I'll go with my original plan, which is to move up the full 25 feet and then cast Minor Illusion over on in the vicinity of this Harrington.
Okay.
And just have the illusion be a voice that goes, "Best bandit? Pah! Worst bandit, I say."
Okay.
And that will be that's movement and action. He's got no bonus, so that's cost you.
Alright, what is your intent with this taunt?
Basically to try to force him to come out and berate his underlings for being obnoxious to him.
Ah. Make me an intimidation check.
Okay. Superb intimidation.
Alright. So you just hear in the general direction of Zashir, well, we all know that's a lie. And anything else?
That'll do me.
Alright. Next sniper is taking a shot at Chell. An 8. Snipers suck. and Agden will make his attacks against the shear. 21 to hit the shear.
Yes, the answer is yes.
All right. So you feel the burn, and then all of a sudden, Agden's form goes invisible to you, as you are also branded. And then we'll make their next attack. 23 to hit. Hey, Ren. Would you like to call it?
Yeah, I'm falling asleep. Sorry, guys.
That's all right.
That's fine, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a night.
Tonight. Yeah, I apologize. I did not sleep after work. Okay, sorry. That's on me. I did have no energy, and it's not good for production. So we will be back. Not next week, of course, because it's Humanity United Appreciation Day. Definitely went well for everyone. But we'll be back in 2 Thursdays, hopefully with a full party, and if not, we'll figure out if we're bringing in a new person as a replacement. Stay tuned in 2 weeks, and we'll figure all that out eventually. Sorry again. Have a great night.
Good night, everybody.